Welcome into this live. Michael here. Today I'm going to speak very quickly on kind of where affiliate marketing is going, how you should be preparing yourself, what you should be thinking day in and day out, how to take the right approach, strategies and tactics, along with the frameworks there to follow, and just what you need to keep a continuous eye on as the time is moving. We're going into 2022. Looks like I had a bad connection. So what you guys should be preparing for. Before I do this, let me know in the comments if you're tuning in on this live. Give me a hashtag live. If you're going to be here on the replay, give me something like a hashtag replay. Not to take up too much of your time. So let's get right into it. What you should be focusing on is creating continuing relationships. This isn't anything new. This is something you've likely heard of, but you're just not doing enough of it. You do the very minimum, or you just avoid it altogether. What do I mean? Relationship marketing, meaning you have to build a network of people in your niche and build these relationships. It's one thing to just sit behind the screen and send emails, but even when you're doing that, you still have to build a relationship there. People don't just buy to buy. People buy into the relationship. They buy into you. So the question that I get a lot of the time is, how can I get more people to buy from me? Build your network. Build those relationships within the network. And then you'll see everything else coming together. So some steps to take that are actionable that I do on a daily basis, especially with you guys here. I'm very grateful for you guys who are following me, going through my content, and understanding if you've gone to that point, that this isn't a overnight thing. It didn't happen to me overnight. So what you have to understand, and I did this in the health niche, I'm going through it a little bit right now in the business loan broker field, but you have to build relationships, period. It doesn't matter if you're doing Facebook marketing, email marketing, Instagram, you're on TikTok, you're blogging. You have to build the relationship in your niche. Why should people come to you? There's that thing where there's a lot of blogs on the internet now, and even it's harder for me to differentiate, but what does it best? Your unique message through your unique experience. So nobody can take that away from you. There might be similar content, but what you're doing and saying can be different than the other person in your space. So you have to keep that in mind when you're creating content. For those of you who are in every single space, you're in the health space. For those of you who came in through me, you guys have to wake up and start building a network, start growing a Facebook group. Hint, I have grown a group in the health space with many people in the back pain space. Many. And I keep spreading this message along and along, but most people don't listen. You guys hear it, goes one in ear, out the other. So you have to stop thinking one way. You got to get uncomfortable, and it will feel like that. But it'll feel like second nature the more you do it. Even if it does feel uncomfortable to do, you have to look at the result. You have to ask yourself, man, I don't like being on TikTok, creating videos. I don't like showing my face. I don't want to dance. But I see the results that other people are creating. And I know that this is trending. I know that I can put myself in front of people that are the fastest and gain awareness and authority. So why don't I do it? The reason is because you have this fear of failing. You have this fear of change. You have a fear of feeling like if you prove something, it won't work. And I get that. I've been in that situation many of times. I've failed Can't tell you the numerous amount of times I made mistakes and failures along the way. And that made me learn, right? You're going to learn along the way. You can't just look at a book and say, oh, this is how it goes. No, especially when things are constantly changing, you're going to learn how to adapt. So that's everything from me in this video that I wanted to go over, is just keep in mind. And for those of you who are watching in, welcome. Just to recap at the end of here, build networks, relationships, network and relationship. Boom, boom, bam, boom, back and forth. You have to do that and keep that in the back of your mind. You might not direct message somebody at the very first step. That might come next. That might come at the end. If you have a blog, for example, people sign up for your lead magnet, but you still have to build a relationship on the back end through email marketing. You're not just going to say, here, go buy my product. You got to put value. You got to put stories. And this is why content is so important in affiliate marketing and any other space. Okay? Because if you have content, let's say you have a video, you can plug that into your email. You have a blog post, plug that in. You have a Facebook post, send it to people. Even people who are not even in your Facebook group, they're going to go and they're going to want to sign in. They're going to want to answer the questions in the private group. And then now you can welcome them, build an authority, go live at least. I'd start with 2 to 3 times per week. And then that's going to grow. Right now, I'm in the process of growing a different group, and it's been working this way. So don't deviate it away from the path, and you're going to get to your goals much faster. Thanks for listening. Bye.